Alright, good morning. I am gonna try to play Fangs and Feathers by Captain Coder, and I'm gonna try to do something I've never done, which is switching what I'm recording in OBS. Feels scary because I'm not good at this, but I think I'm capturing the itch page. I'm not going to read loud what I'm because I'm not that good at reading out loud. But yeah, I had one thought, well, a couple of thoughts while looking through this. The first one was the style of this, and I mean to some extent the background and the game does not at all match this. It sort of sticks in that. It's super clear and it's really good that it's here, but it sticks out as something that doesn't like the style-wise. It doesn't belong here. All right, but like normal controls, that's good. Tilt camera, 1 and 2. And then zoom, okay, and then rotate camera, QE, and pan camera. Nothing here about, but I suppose it's obvious. You click things, I think, in the UI. And then buying equipment. I think this is sort of what you meant when you played my game, where I had a bunch of text to read, that having some GIFs or some sort of more tutorialized version rather than an essay to read. All right. Okay, so we have the same currency for gear stuff and level up, it seems, and then you sell by recycle. Cool. I'm not sure I understand exactly, because this is sort of, maybe it says like the purchase button for sword here. It looks like generic sword is what I'm buying, where I don't know what type of sword I'll be getting. Maybe that's yeah, it says on the, okay, so maybe I understand why you cropped it like this, but the tooltip there was quite important, and you click quite quickly. So, but yeah, it says random. Okay, cool. So you can toggle character sheet by clicking. I am reading out loud now. Inventory and skill dice icons. All right. I would not have expected that cube to be a die exactly. I think it would, with just a single like eye or two on the front of the die, would have helped immensely to read as a die. And then we have panic button. Okay, that's a smart one. That's a really smart one. I like, because there will always be bugs in your game when you do it for a game jam, even though you're a team and you've play tested. It's really smart. All right, I think that's about that. And now for the scary bit of trying to switch to your game full screen. Hopefully we're seeing this now. I'm just going to go back and forth a bit to see that it looks like it's recording the game and not a black screen. Yes, it looks like it. So we're just going to run with this, and I'm just going to hope that that I don't miss anything. So this is not entirely a bug, I think. Well, I also noticed that this circle here is probably not intentional, but so when I open the game I get the settings behind here. And then I toggled out of the game right away because I wanted to check OBS, and when I got back I accidentally clicked outside of the settings here, which brought up this tutorial thing about getting them back. But now I think this, okay, you can click it, that was not clear, okay, because it didn't have any indication that I could click it, which meant that when I clicked this one, it toggled it back and forth behind that tutorial, and I did not understand. It looked like a bug, basically. Alright, cool. Enough about that, and please don't take it like I'm... I don't want it to come across like I'm skeptic of the game just because I pointed out some things here and there in the beginning. I'm really excited about the dice animation rolling things that you showed on Discord before. So let's try this out. I'm guessing this is a space for where there could be a portrait, right? Yeah. I think it would be nice here if there was... Yeah, maybe not. But it just felt a little bit empty when it started like that. So we're sort of evil, are we? Or, I mean, animals aren't really evil, but since we're humanized the animals, we're just in here to steal the eggs. Did I do a choice? No. I wonder, can I totally... With HP, but... No one is... Cold Weasel, I think. Yeah, I was just interested in... I felt like it was gonna hurt one of my characters here, because I've been reading, but this is a game, so you sort of don't read too carefully. And 10 HP with these stats looked like it would be the total health. Okay, I would expect this to actually follow here rather than wrap around the portrait, especially since the lines don't... I mean, if the lines had matched up perfectly and there was like space for even more text, it would make sense to wrap around the portrait, but in this layout I think it doesn't really make sense. I also think that these buttons that look like default buttons, if you're doing a post-jam version, to replace them with something that more matches the style of the game. Okay, so it can actually expand, but it would be nice if the font size aligned with the character portrait, so you don't get this space which looks like it breaks a paragraph, but it's just in the middle of a sentence. It's a fun little tune that goes in the background. It feels very very much like it suits the theme a bit of a carefree, which is, I suppose, it's not going to be, but a carefree rural barn type of feeling, yeah. I was about to say that introduction, I mean, it's really good to establish lore, characters, and everything, but maybe it could be broken up a bit, so you get a little bit, and then you actually cross the fence, and then you get the next bit when you stand in front of the barn and they're sort of wondering if they really should or should not do it. Alright, I have a cup of tea here, so you're gonna have to suffer through me sipping a bit of that. I don't even know if it carries across or not. I'm also just gonna double check that it looks like OBS is recording, and I think it does, Alright, so let's click about here. Okay, so there's a delay here. I was wondering what it was I triggered. Click to select character. But I don't think I can select character right now. That's more of a fight thing, I think, right? Okay, so it's a... So you have 2 skill die, you 2 range. Okay. And they're 6-sided, I think the shape might mean that it's 6-sided. Depends, I don't know yet. And or oh yeah, you can have both up, but then you don't see so much. So this is your equipment. So 2 ranged and 2 and 1 melee. Is this something I click? No, this is just stats, or like perks, or maybe better. Speed. This uses which might be even good, but like the tooltips uses another font. It makes it easier to read for sure, so it might be good, but since everything else is pixelated, it is a bit of a clash too. Right, as a gamer, even though you show me the entrance, I am not going there first. Alright, let's try that. So I could just go and... Okay, and then... Okay, so the wording there was important. Right, and then I'm thinking now I just click, like if I click outside nothing happens, but if I click in here it cancels it, yeah. It isn't the most obvious interaction actually. Okay, so that was the store. And that store actually has the pixel font, I think. So this is take turn. Can I get info on them? Okay, so the walk 3. I would love, but I don't think there is. Now what was, okay, this was, so it just loops through, yeah, I think. But it's really cool. Actually with this few options, it might be enough to just have a single button for that. The thing I was about to say, which I discovered when I did a grid-based combat, grid-based combat for Ludum Dare, just a week before this jam, is that it's kind of hard to count now. Let's see how it works. But like, it's hard to count if you don't get an overlay of the grid here, the distance. Choose 2 tactics. you would like to use during the turn. Okay. And turn. Attack and move of basic tactics. Okay. But what are... That doesn't say what these are. Okay, so... So I am not sure... I would have wanted to have this explained. Let's just see what happens if I... Okay, so I can undo, alright. Because 3 steps... No, 5 steps, but it's still too short. So let's just walk 10 steps. Okay. So I can move 10 steps, and now I get this grid. But I honestly would, because you sort of need it when planning. That was what I was trying to say. So I would, maybe not as like it could be a bit more subtle with just the lines between or something when you're planning, so you can sort of count out, because this is hard to know how far I need to go. And I'm wondering, I'm just gonna, now that I have that selected, if I click on here, will it, no it didn't, good. Alright, I actually don't want to go anywhere, because 1, 2, 3 is as far as they can go, and they only have, they have a red die. That looks like a bad die, yeah, it was bad. So if I go here, and then, so I can still do my 8 moves, yeah, cool, but I don't want to. Yeah. Oh, so diagonals count. I did not think they would count. So that was, animation was nice there, but I was also so upset with diagonals counting. That I didn't see what was happening. I think it looked like it would do 2 damage, but I have 2 defense, so it doesn't hurt me. And didn't this one have a ranged? I was fooled by this attack looking like a melee attack. I think it would be really good if this was swapped out somehow for ranged attacks, but yeah. But where's my... I'm confused. Oh yeah, I need to take turn, yeah. So let's do that and that. What does this mean? Okay, but let's just try 2 attacks. No, but I thought this one had, it has a ranged weapon. I don't at all understand. This is a target to me. Okay, maybe... Red here signals to me you're not allowed to do it. So let's do this. Alright, there's a lot of things happening here. I don't have any rerolls, I think. It would be nice if it's said somewhere clearly, because I saw some attacks have rerolls, but I think this one does not. So this is 4 goes there, and I have 5 of these power, which means I can spend stuff, I think. And this also gains 1 power. And okay, so this is a reroll. Okay. We're just gonna. How do I? Do I know which one to? I would have wanted to select which one to reroll, maybe. But yeah. Right. Cool. It died. Click that. And then we can attack you. It's there's something about the selection there that's just is a little bit confusing for some reason. I'm not sure. It feels like I'm clicking it and it says that I'm not allowed to attack it first. +1 armor. Let's go crazy. Can I drag you here? Yes, cool. It have ring of protection. Cool. That went well. And then I'm thinking that was that pen, and I've completed sort of that quest there, right? And then let's fight some chickens. So this is interesting. Then I get to sort of learn each character a bit. Now I'm thinking it's hard to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I am at a diagonal to this one. I'm not sure. So let's hope that is true. Can I? It doesn't say anything about range here, I think. But let's do that. So now let's walk. Yes, I get to this. Oh, this effect actually gets the wrong Z order, because when you, I think it's because it's semi-transparent, the rendering gets confused, and when you move down like this, it clips through, becomes below the tile for a little while before it emerges on top again. It should die. No, this was a bad roll. Bad roll. Oh, so these are not per character also. I'm just gonna try anyways. Still, I would, maybe it's just smart and selects one of the lowest ones. Alright, that actually at least gives me this. So let's do that. I'm okay. Does this mean if accuracy less than the distance to the attack is automatically misses? Oh, but can I? How? So it's not really ranged weapons or such, maybe. And also, I mean, there are different distance metrics. This could be 2 distance, this can be 1 distance. So I'm a little bit confused, I think. Yeah. And then we end our turn. And I don't think this one can actually do me any harm. Oh, so now that also ends too quickly. I understand why it ends that quickly, but I think it should not end that quickly. It's really fast. I do not have really the time to see what it does to me, if anything. Yeah. And also when you only have one character like this, you could actually, when our turn starts, automatically do the take turn probably to sort of save us clicking that. It feels wrong not to move up to it, even though it sort of looked like I was allowed to not do it, that I could attack from here with my sword. So it has a base requirement of 1 hit, okay? So we don't know this yet, and now we get 2 swords and 5. So I could have been at 5 distance, I think. I was completely reading this the other way around because the attacks are so discreet up here. It's hard to know. It's so much easier, I mean, to focus on the big old numbers here that go into this accuracy rating. I'm not really sure how to solve that in a good way though, but it did leave me a bit confused. I think this currency seems to be individual or resets per fight, while reroll seems to be global and not reset per fight. So let's just do this attack. And this is the first time something survives. So what do I have? Oh yeah, I can still move. Let's just have it go towards me for funds. I'm also like, how do I see? Yeah, I don't have any base accuracy stat on me here for what they need to achieve, I think. And now I'm like, I have 2 black dice, is these. I'm not really sure what to size these. Now I cannot close this also because it ends up below that one. Which, I mean, it's not a big deal. Okay, so maybe we actually had to go around here. Now it's like, can I sell the key? Hopefully not. I'm not gonna try it. So by doing the gamer thing, I avoided the tutorial bit saying that I had to go search the pens first. I think this... Okay, cool. Okay, so no, it is personal. 6 out of 6. There. Rerolls. But now I'm thinking, since magic use should be ranged, I'm thinking I can regain those. Okay. I'm just gonna do this and see how that works out. Okay, so because these two come from this. But these two, I do not understand. Where do they come from? Because this seems to have no dice attached to it. How, and this looks, I mean, I'm a bit nervous about this accuracy distance, because is that enough? Are we at 2 distance? Or 3 distance? Like, is it 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2? It doesn't say here. I would have liked wording here that says misses or something, but let's try and see. Yeah, it hit. Okay. And since I was hitting, we'll try an attack from here, and maybe we'll miss on the roll as first. So we're looking for a roll like this, which we got, I think. And that means we can actually choose which one. But now it would be really nice to know here, like, I think we're hitting with this, maybe, I do not know. But like, what happens if I do that? Then we should for sure hit. We don't need more than 3. But it would be nice with a clear indication of how we're faring with the accuracy, like we get with the wounds here, like the same thing basically with the accuracy. Like, it was nice that that hint disappeared when toggling back here. An axe. An axe sounds like something for you. Okay. Okay, here, now it says, but when I was... Yeah, okay, maybe it said, or maybe it doesn't say in the fight, but it says out here, you get the full info on it, I think. Okay, it would be really nice to have 2 of these so you can compare. So this is a good accuracy, low damage. This is a high damage, fair accuracy. That would be equal then. And this is a low accuracy, high damaging. I mean, so far we've been dealing with chickens, but since it's a new one, I'm still gonna get it. But maybe it's wrong. Okay, so it's double-handed also, so you cannot have 2 of it. And I'm not sure what. Oh, it says random consumable, but let's just keep it like this because we don't have enough stuff to level up or do other thing. Nice. I think it's gonna reveal itself, right? Yeah. What does this mean? Who's Weasel? Is this Weasel? It could very well be a weasel. Yeah, but it's sort of I think it's just flair. But this makes me really think that something like something would happen. Oh, so we're even outside. Watch my back, he says, while he's the one in the back. Okay. This does not look good. We'll see what happens. Can I save? No. Alright, so let's fox ourselves in here. And that. Walk. Would have been nice if these bust open or something. Alright, that should end that hen. Okay, so we also don't reset these stats between fights. It did end that hen because I think we only no, we need. Why do we? I thought this. Okay, but we can do that and that. So it did say miss there. So as long as it doesn't say miss, you know that it's gonna attack. But if you never miss in the beginning, you sort of don't know that it says miss. Maybe the instructions said somewhere, but it's also a lot to take in. I don't think I have a reason to spend this. I like the complexity of this, and yeah, we need to actually let's. Put ourselves in the corner in case it matters, and then we end, and then can I shoot through doors? I'm just gonna attack and see what happens. So this, I think I'm standing here. Oh yeah, I can do this. Yeah, I'm standing there. Oh, I can attack my. Can I do that? I can attack my friend. Okay, and there it says required aim 3. That's also 3, so it's Chebyshev distance, not Manhattan distance. That's only 2, but I rather save that one for that one. So I do not need to spend anything there, and because I haven't figured out if there's a way to sort of save some stats, but I don't think there is. This also is enough. But so these are those, but when I got that one, because of the slash, it's that you decide which one. Okay, K, it's not that you have each. That actually makes a lot of sense. And yeah, it's just kill, and then here it could honestly, since there is no more thing I can do, I think it would make sense to just automatically end. So let's attack and what is it? Try that one. And then we attack that one. Yes, that's good, but not perfect. But we can re-roll. Spend 2 to... why am I allowed to do this now? I'm not sure. I want to re-roll that one. Okay, I can actually click on them. Can I click on it again? Huh. So, but why is it that one that re-rolls? This is confusing. Okay, I'm just gonna spend that to kill that one. Yeah. And we... okay, so the aim, there's no order in the aim or not. Okay. I sort of thought I would need to wait until next turn to have that happen. All right, time to do you first, I think. I think I rather walk and... well, plus I do have... oh wait, have I misunderstood a thing? No, plus still means I would have 0 otherwise, but it now I got a bit confused. Like, it adds this, it doesn't mean I have 8 movements. I don't think. Do I? I should have looked before. Now I'm skeptical, but we'll see. No, it means I have 4. Good. Let's go here and perform this attack. Oh, it has 1 defense as well. This is enough to wound. I want to reroll this one. And so what happens if I do this and then I do this? Oh, I can do this again now. Okay. Yeah, maybe it was 5 damage that I did. Yeah. So now I can move back into the corner. I don't know if it matters, but we like it in the corner. And that's the end of that character. Take turn. I am just gonna hope for this. And we are attacking you. I'm so scared about this one. Seven, that's a really good attack, but it's a miss. So let's try this first and this second. So we spend those to get that, because I don't think we have any other ways to spend it. And no. No, no, this would have been perfect. That was risky and it didn't pay off. And now instead I have why did it are they different attacks, like left and right hand? Is that it? Is that it? Okay. Because now I added to precision, which I didn't need to. But I also don't think this saves up, so yeah. Alright. So we end that. We do your turn, and we do the same thing. This is going to be a bit riskier, I think, right? I need 4 precision, which is a lot. Spend that there. I don't think this at all matters. Oh, that's good. We still need... No, we don't. 1, 2... Yeah. 4. I probably missed something. Is this... I'm not sure where all that came from. But maybe it was these. But then I can also spend them down here. Yeah, let's do that. Overkill. And then we attack you. It's a total miss. Okay. That's bad. There's no way to get out of this, I think. The thing with rerolls is not really a reroll, it seems. It seems more like it's a get another die, right? So I think that was a bit confusing. Why are you attacking the wrong character? And I don't mean wrong, like it didn't make sense. Maybe that's bad to put the defensive one in the corner. I'm guessing they're pathing towards the closest enemy. And so actually, let's do you and do 1 attack and 1 rest. So first we attack you. Attack. Looks like it should be enough. So I have 1 power here. And it looks like I can spend 1 power to increase 1 ability. Let's say that. And then I can spend it again for some... Oh no, that was the... Oh no, so these are those dice. Right, so, and then I can do this to increase it even further. Overkill. And then we end. I'm wondering if I'm even gonna get that stamina that I sort of saved up for there, or if it's just gonna... We'll see. Because it's at the next turn, which might not happen, probably won't happen. And we take turn, and we are not allowed to do 2 rests, okay. And then we attack you. I'm a bit intrigued at attacking myself over there. That's a whole lot of hits. And turn, and then for you, we do the same thing. Maybe I should... Oh, they do get the status here, that's good. And we do the attack. And we hit, but we only wound once yet so far. But we can do that. Because we had 2 of those. And we have this. So we can also do that. So does this mean when we wake up? Let's see. I read this as a, but I'm sure it's more of a predatory bird, but when I looked at it, it sort of looked like a raven or something first. I have a good dynamics, this bunch. Nice how the music shifted there also. This was really not the best. I'm not sure what happened here with the fox's nose begins to twitch. Alright, so these did not occur yet, at least. I still don't have any more. Oh, I have loads of money now. Maybe I always had. Let's see what level up does. How did I do it? Or did I just throw it away? Nice sound. So it makes sense for me to drop it on the character portrait, and yeah, now that increased. With the dice here, since it happened somewhere else, it wasn't so clear, sorry for that, that I actually did the right thing. Like maybe something about the portrait should flash to sort of indicate that they are getting the right thing. this cough that is never going away for some reason. And none of them actually have armor, so let's buy some of these. -1 speed, you have a lot of speed so far, so do that. More health, well, maybe you get that. You can get that. And what is this? Two-handed. I don't like that. Let's try this instead. What did this do? Yeah. Did I click the wrong thing? Where do I put it? It's one-handed. Maybe I put it here. So is this better than this? I think it looks like it's basically doing the same thing, right? No, maybe not, because this just has, yeah. This has a bonus stat over here, so let's, no. It would have been nice if you can just swap them. That would have been nice. So let's sell you and get a random new weapon. Alright. That I want for you. Now I'm thinking, well, my thinking from before was that so now if I do 2 attacks, it's 1 of each. But that also means that they are a little bit different. But maybe it says, but it could be important to know which one I'm using. And now I only have 1 attack here, I think. But yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how it works out. We are in a dungeon instead. And these are doors, I think. I hope I don't need to click anything. This looks sort of broken. Like, not broken as in not as it's supposed to be broken, but more like it looked cracked. I might have missed that it says something about... This looks like a computer. About dual egg keys. I'm just gonna paint in and just make sure, but it would be a bit... Okay, this is suspicious looking. I see there on the map, since I can see the whole map, there's a... No. And I don't think I can interact with these things. Yeah, I thought so. But is there no... nothing I can do here, I think? Maybe it's just teach me to be observant. Like over here. Let's try and fight the guards, and now it would be interesting to see if we regain these fight. We actually regained all of them. Well, that was a lot of guards. Porky, Beef Hulk, and Featherweight Champ. Okay, probably a little bit more dangerous. So, but no problem. What's the range of these? Like 4, 1. So here, with these type of tiles, since they perform the function of drawing the grid themselves, there's not really much need for gridding. And now you can actually, in this mode, really well see that this is cracked and that's cracked. So that's really cool. Could almost not hint at it that well then during exploration, since you can, during the fight, spot these. I really like that. I really like that. There's no point in doing both attacks, I think. And so... But in a way I want these two to take all the damage because they have a lot of defense. So, but maybe we do it like this. And then that was a bad choice. Yeah. Why did I do like that? I think I was stupid. But we'll see. So I don't actually need. It's almost there, I think. So what happens now? I spent these two, so I can click on a die to reroll. Yeah, okay, so I lose my points that I set. I sort of just wanted to see. It would be nice also now, because I mean, obviously I don't remember, then I have to go down here, I think, which is a bit awkward. To click here and here to find out that, and then here, sort of to know. Okay, so the black die is pointless to reroll because there's none of them that do more damage. But if I spend... okay, and that means you maybe get this, which is what I need. Because now I can kill it. Cool. I was afraid I was gonna waste my movement. If that wasn't clear. And now, can I unselect this? No. Can I click on you? 4. Right, so everyone is gonna get in here anyways. Well, that's another one over there. I didn't see you. Alright, and we end. And then we take you. And we need to walk first, and then we attack. The question is, I think we go to the Evoker. So let's confirm these. Oh, you can walk through your party also, that's good to know. And then we do... I forgot to select target, so you can actually... What happened? What is gonna happen now? I do not know. Will I actually attack this one? I don't think I clicked it before. But anyways, it worked out. Goodies, goodies, goodies. End turn. End turn. Here. And then we move. I know I don't have to do it in a specific order, but it's sort of... So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if I go there. I don't want to be closest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this is 4. Can I walk here? And then we attack you. Oh yeah, because I have this. No, why do I only have 3 distance? Maybe it's, oh yeah, diagonals. Yeah, anyways, let's do this. Attack the bee folk. There's a lot of energy. And we have a lot of hits. So, but now no, can I, yeah. No, it's the inventory I want. How do I know which of these I'm using? Does it maybe it? So I think this is a green dye like this. They don't have exactly the same. No, it's not one of those. Wait, we're at this on this person. Sorry. It could have been good if the one active has some different shading here. But these colors don't match those colors at all. Or yeah, maybe it does. Yeah, no, it does. But on the die here, it looks a little bit clearer. So this can only do 1 damage. Is it, that's probably good as it is. This I could potentially want to reroll, but I don't think I mean I cannot reroll that one, right? So we're doing that. We'll not get up to that anyways, so let's just hurt it a lot. Alright, and maybe we have still a step, right? So let's just walk into the corner so that they don't target that one. That's a lot of hits. Oh good, with a little bit of sound there. Maybe there should be a sound also for missing, or misses. Alright, interesting. So this is going good, I think, so far. And yeah. Is there any, who are you? You're probably good to kill early. And let's just take you first. Take turn, and we do 2 attacks. And select it. When I yeah, maybe it's that when because it said invalid target here. I'm not sure why, but I was hovering this, and it sort of, I think I was expecting that to trigger the who I'm attacking. I think this is enough. No, it had to read the thing. Annoying. Oh well. That's more than enough. And your turn. Take your turn. I'm just gonna try this anyways. See how it feels to use 2. Yeah, I'm selecting myself, I think. So this is enough. I think. Okay. Okay, now I see I get this area here. Okay. I am not gonna attack you. Haven't been paying attention fully, apparently. So that would also be nice to know, I think, beforehand. When selecting these, to be able to see the area. And that looks a good attack. Oh, so I actually get both of these options. That's really nice. So now I have a useless attack that I cannot perform, I think. Maybe do I see that one? No, I don't. And I cannot attack an empty space. And I'm not going to attack myself. Even though I'm tempted. I think we're gonna win this. How much? It's a lot of defense. Let's do 2 attacks. Click and click. So I can re-roll that one automatically. How many times? I think it should not say check mark now when I spent it. It would have been clearer if it didn't. And this will only hurt you 1 because it's a lousy attack. But this isn't that very good anyway, so let's do that. Maybe actually this one should attack that one because it doesn't do as much damage, I think. Well, sometimes I'm confused. Maybe not confused is the right word, but feeling I've done more damage at times. Okay, so we're gonna re-roll that one. So actually, I understand why they reset, but it's sort of a little bit annoying too. But I do understand why they reset. It's so much easier to not have to double check the code. Now I'm getting. I hope it's not so that I need to enter this room while in the fight. Is it? We'll see, we'll see. We end your turn. We take your turn. We actually do this. And then we attack you. This should hit, but it doesn't wound. It still doesn't wound. Now it wounds 1. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'm just gonna walk and see if it matters that I enter this room. No. Right. Ending. And then this one. That's not a straight line because we're blocked. Is that so? Alright, then we kill this one. This is a thing again, I mean, you sort of learn a little bit afterwards, but it's a bit unfair that you learn afterwards. It's fleeing. So now yeah. So let's take you and do that and just walk a bit. So have you walk. there to be out of the way, but closer. And we end your turn. Confirm. Because you spend one of those, I sort of didn't want to. I want to regain that if it matters later on. And then you can walk all the way here and you can attack that one. And that's just not, that's a miss. And I cannot re-roll that one. So confirm that. Unlucky. End turn. Confirm. And then you get your turn and you walk and attack. And that means we walk over here and you attack this one. Now that should be enough. You get that egg of health. But this is another egg, we cannot eat it, I think. Yeah. I want there to be things here in the secrets. Maybe there will be. There was. Oh yeah, that was. Just painting in. Secrets without rewards. It is fine, but I want rewards. What did I get? Oh yeah, so I have 2 jeweled eggs. No fight in this room. Cool. Let's fight the guards. And then you can study it and you see there's a way to get out here. Yeah. And you're here and you are first, I think. Let's walk and attack. That's a really, yeah, that was actually quite a good attack. But it would be nice if I could. I don't have anything to spend these on, so let's re-roll this one and hope for that type. Yeah. And now I'm at 7. Let's spend one of these. Wrong type. Can I? Why could I re-roll that one? Oh well. It's 7 then. And then you. And yes, confirm, walk, attack, walk here, so this one is a very long way, these don't see me yet I think, and we just, okay, so yeah, it's straight line, or that is, is it because it cuts through here that we're not allowed to hit it? Because it's sort of, yeah, I'm not sure about the rules there. It would be nice if they were easier to understand. And it's a miss so far. I think this gains us 1. can add that for that one, I think. But it would still need 2 more to kill anything, so I don't think it's worth it. And we end your turn, and we go to you. You need to walk to be able to do anything. And I think I've saved you a very nice little spot here. And then yeah, take the east one first. That doesn't require much of precision. It could almost say kills here, so that I know I don't have to somewhere. Like, don't spend time optimizing this roll. Alright, and that ends your turn as well. Confirm. That's actually damaging. That should be fine. Oh, there's another one in there. I didn't see that one. Which one are you attacking? Alright, we're alive but surrounded. But that also means I think this one can do 2 attacks without any danger of not getting to hit both. Oh, actually, fuck. Because that's my character. And this one's gonna die. Can I undo this? No. No? Okay. We can actually re-roll that one because we have the nunchuck. That's really good. Yeah, let's not spend anything. Let's just do this again. And that's a whole lot of hits. More than I need. And you're dead. Rip. And since I should be able to attack twice with this one as well without problem. Attack. First take the close one. Okay, so slow means you get defense. That's a bit surprising. Attack you. And that's enough. And attack. So this is easier than that one. And, but this one has a bit of an annoying, I think. So this takes 4, but that takes 3. But I think this one has a good range one. And that should be enough. And then it's the question. No, it's not. We'll just since we're full stats here. I don't think is there any. When an enemy moves, you may interrupt them and take an. Okay, so let's actually do that and that. And attack you. So enough to wound and everything. Let's just overdo ourselves. Because it's fun. And then we need to end. Okay, cool. So we are killing it, I think. It sort of felt like that attack happened before, right? Right? If before the movement, like the place I had selected was not where sort of the attack happened. Yeah, so we don't have all the eggs. We have 2 of them. Interesting thing on the map here. It sort of looks like it's outside of the map. And so let's, okay, can you just talk about that? Fight. Alright, and I guess this 6, yeah, probably need to attack twice anyways. So let's do that. So I don't think these, I have no use for these, I think, with the nunchucks. So just do that, and we do another attack. Not even hurting it. Yeah, let's just do that then. Now, I'm scared about how this one moves and works, so let's try this guy next. Which I think will be able to attack this. If it's not, then fine, we'll learn. Yeah, it looks like I can attack that one. Maybe I overdid it. Maybe I did. Well, maybe I didn't. Or maybe I did. I think I did stupid there. I think I had more things that I could do, like this, right? But anyways, I couldn't have done harm to anyone else. And now you may do your thing. Walk and attack. I think this one can be killed, but that one probably not. So let's... yeah, why not go all the way over there? So we have easy attack. And... do that. And overdo it. Hyper dead. And I think that ends our phase. So let's do, no, yeah, let's do that. Might be stupid, might be smarter to do this one to regen. But I mean, 6 out of 7 is fine as well, I think. So one of these, increase that. So that's half of its health. And I think we can increase more. It's always health. That's a really flexible combo with the that I have can spend energy on either like that. What did we get? Movement. I don't think this one needs to move as much, so let's do that. I should probably also buy stuff. I have lots of things. Some defense. I mean, this has no defense, but I'm sort of fine with that. Permanent adds upgrade to melee attack die. That only goes there. 1 heart. You can have that one. Is there anything in particular I don't like? I like these. That's sort of annoying a little bit. Maybe buy a new weapon. See what we get. That sounds better than this one, maybe. But these have so many attacks. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one. I'm just gonna keep it. Let's buy another one. Put you there. See how it feels. And get one of these, see what it is. Health and rerolls. So it's definitely better than that one. Let's recycle that one. Get another one. I think they probably get, on average, better and better. So yeah, why not give you more health like that? I should probably, I see I don't have any amulet there. Isn't that an amulet spot? Can I drag you here? Oh, so it's okay, I'm confused. Okay, this we want to sell. This is +1 armor. Speed. I don't feel like I need speed that much anyways, so let's just give you a bit more armor too. And shield. I don't have a good weapon for you, so no shield for you. Close. Alright. On we go. I don't think there's any real point in like filling out the squares here, so let's focus on progressing. And start with you. It feels good to start with you. I actually have a bit of a potential plan here because I think I can move through myself, and it might be a stupid plan, but it's kind of fun to do stupid plans. And it's a miss. Well, I can re-roll that one with a nunchuck, and I cannot re-roll more. And so confirm the miss, and we walk back here. Haven't done this thing yet. So the gatekeep with the strongest, and then we end your turn, confirm, we take your turn, and we walk in and do this. So we can actually attack from here. That's cool. Then we should have done 2 attacks, I think. So this is quite a lot, and I think we can do that, and that kills that one. So the question is, where do we walk? I think we walk here, and we end our turn. And then this one, I think should see that one. So, but let's just do this anyways. No more enemies, and yeah. Can damage a lot there. That's really nice. And let's skip that. So now I'm mostly just interested, so I'm going to do this and this. It would be sort of nice to know when I do this that yes, if you like right now you could attack at least one or something like that. So no, and I cannot walk through, and I still, oh now I can attack. This is really not that clear to me, with in particular this one, when the rules allow for the attack or not. And we wound, and then we increase this, and then it dies. I feel a bit overpowered at the moment, which isn't too bad. I mean, it's nice to be a bit overpowered. We have... okay. What did this do? 2 health, 1 armor. You get that. And now I'm a bit confused. Because I think I've been... I have a small room I haven't been to, I think. Been in this room, I've been in that room, I've been over here. Map walking. Aha! So I didn't even have to go around there. And unlock the door. Oh yeah, how many... It's not so clear that you gain the coins, so it's easy to forget. I think after each fight it would be nice if it clearly said something about the money you've gained. And there was again that the apostrophe split the line. So there's some bug with that. Did we just cram another? Can I do? No, I cannot do that. Cram another theme in here. Okay, so we're also attacked from behind for the first time. Interesting. These are a bit annoying, but these aren't, well, they are a little bit bad. So there's just fighting from everywhere. Right? This sort of looks like the final fight. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We'll see and how it goes. I wasn't sort of, I wanted to spend this coin, but it sort of pulled me in here. And I think we can try this. So 5 is quite a lot. Actually, try that one. So I think we have. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, shitloads of accuracy and more than enough to kill. And then this one had 2 defense, so I think it's more important to do that one first. But we'll do it with you, I think. This is to hoping this works. Yes, we have options. So let's start with that. Sometimes in ranged combat you get disadvantage for being too close, and like instead the optimal is like 2 to 3 steps away, and then you need more accuracy the closer or further away or you're not even allowed to attack this close. Could have been interesting. Just increase this 9, very rip, and then we attack you, and that's not as good in any way. Let's add another one in. Start. All right, this increases accuracy, I think. Yes, yes, and this increases hits. Yes. Alright, and now we are sort of safe-ish at the moment. We could probably, because this does just melee 1, 2, 3, 4. So I mean, if we stand here, it's gonna attack that one. I don't want to move too far back either. Let's try something. So in this one, we move, walk, and then guard. All right. So we move here. Let me end. I think that's it. Why is it going that way? What does it know in here that I don't? Right, can I don't think I can change, but yeah. Okay, so the guard is missing at the moment. That would be bad. Why am I missing so much? All right. Do not guard. I think they, unless they're up to something no good, they are a bit bugged with pathfinding here. Because it doesn't look broken here. walk, attack, attack, target. So while it might not be enough, that's good at least. Actually, I have so many. Maybe I just spend another one. Yeah, why not? I figure I could just walk towards these guys. But I hope you don't attack the walls. So let's just go to here or something. And then you start, you attack and you walk. So first you attack this one. As long as you don't miss, you should die, very die, and then you walk over here, and then you do not have so much to do at the moment, I think. So you walk and you guard. That means we walk you way over here, and we end your turn. Confirm. So let's see what they were doing. Guard. Confirm guard. It feels like they're going bad ways here. And I think they get a bit confused with pathfinding times. So you can go first, actually do this anyways. So move to about here, then you attack that one. It looks like it can be enough. And the sharpshooter, oh, first have to do yes. And then we move and attack. And we move over here and we do this attack, I think. Should be enough, so let's put everything here and this here, and then we end that, yes, and we do a, will I even see you over there? Let's do a walk and a guard. Confirm. So walk here, and then end turn. And we guard. Confirm guard. I'm not sure how this. Well, I would be guarding over here, I think. And we want to harm as much as possible. Maybe this one can't go through doors, or it seems confused about where and how to go. And I'm just going to check a thing here. Or actually not like that, I'm just going to check here. And let's see. We have that one there. We need... because this looks like it can hurt. I just want to try and cheese this if possible. And so this one needs a straight line of sight-ish. So let's try and move and attack. Move over here. Can we do an attack? Yes, we can. Enough to hit, but not to wound yet. And do that. We wound 4. Maybe we add 1. And another one. And another one. And so we have all we need there to do that. And that. And the goat dies. Cool. And we end your turn, confirm, and honestly we go with you. And if you could be hurt, just be sure we leave a little bit of space, and then we attack. Should really be quite easy if we don't miss, and that kills it. Yeah. Maybe it was this part that we were seeing before. Well, actually, if we get pulled into some combat, we should definitely get a couple of these, I think. You can get one. Or maybe that was wrong magic. Okay, now I see. Okay, you can get one. My magic is ranged, but yeah, it's also just magic, I suppose. And how do I know if... So this one has quite a lot of dice, but I could also have these 2 dice instead. Let's try that. And there we go, and there we go. And let's buy more level ups. I think those are quite powerful. Ranged attack, you. Defense, you. Rerolls. I mean, you don't have too many at the moment, so you can get one. Melee attack die. Cool. Let's get more. Heart. Well, not as important. You're actually a bit hurt. Missed when that happened. It is a bit of a long game, for sure. Which order are we? It's a bit hard now with these to see my order of characters here, which actually matters a bit, but I can select them. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I could have done this. Maybe I should do that. It doesn't look as good, but maybe there. And yeah, let's... I think we need to move and attack. And walk out here, do a little bit of this. You are bad. Do that. a bit of a nasty fight. I'm not really sure how that works with these. Because now I reroll twice. It might be a bug. It might be a bug. Maybe walk here, because I'm again scared. I have yet to figure out exactly how this moment they're aiming with this one works. So let's go there. Let's attack you. And this looks like a whole lot of damage. And then I think if you just the weasel here should be able to walk like here, and then oh, I didn't read up. They want you gone. They want you gone. Well, that's bad. All right, let's end. It's gonna hurt. No, whew. It would have hurt. It does range attack? Yeah, it does. Oh shoot. Now that pathing again, I'm not sure what it's up to. That's gonna kill me, right? Almost. Alright, focus up on these guys. Very dangerous creatures. And I don't think I have anything to... I'm just gonna do 2 attacks. I think that's better than not doing attacks. You still are quite healthy. And you attack that one. Yep, rep. And I got, hopefully that doesn't show. And I got an overlay over this area, which shouldn't show. Let's do a bit of that. And I think this, I forgot now, did I? No, this one is still here. Take turn. I'm interested in seeing if there's aim. No. So I think I'm gonna do this and this. No, not that. And that. And then we attack you. And we increase that. And then we end your turn. And then we might actually we walk you and we take an attack. So first we walk. I want to stand there, I think. Then the question is, who do I attack? Because I think we can survive that one, but this one is worse. And it won't. Just do that because it feels safer. And that ends the round. So let's Oh, it actually attacks. I was hoping it would just stand there, but it's evil. It's attacking me. Then I need to guard. And that should kill it. We're just doing that. And that, and that, and that. Just to let you know, it is thoroughly killed. Why? Stop attacking me. This is bad. 1 health. Alright. That one needs to be in the back now. And, well, you can... oh, actually... yeah, you can take turn. I think we do that and that. With that, we kill you. As long as you don't miss. Yeah. And then we walk like all the way over there. Cool. And then we take your turn and we walk. 5 should be enough, and we guard. So we walk here. And we end your turn. And then we take you, and you have 6, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which might be enough to guard there, so let's try that. If something ends up over there. End turn, confirm. Stop. Yes. Confirm guard. And like so. It didn't. Do it die? I missed what happened there. Alright. And but they're really evil things, going for the most wounded one, and do that and walk, I think, even though should be dead. Take you. We'll first add that. Honestly, that we walk over here, and we end that turn. Confirm. And we take you, and we walk, and we guard. So walk over here. And we end the turn. Let's see what happens now. Yes. Requires 5 to hit. What was this? Yes, please. Can I do it again? Cool, yeah. Maybe I could have done one more. That was a weird question I got there. Alright. You get to sprint in and harm it. Walk. Attack. So, this kills it. You get that because, yeah, that was good to get. I like upgrades like this. And that's good. And everyone is really agile at moving about. You can get one more of those. This looks like a door in a way. This would be a bit back, but it's a big area. I'm getting feeling like I want this. I mean, it's cool, it's great transitions here, but it's getting a bit long, which you warned about. And now I sort of want to rush towards the end, really. What was it these things did, really? Restore all stamina, okay, so that's good. We can actually do that now. This will probably end up in a fight. Like, where do I find the exit? As fast as possible. These are ranged dudes. I do not like their attacks. So we're just gonna move and attack. Move over here. And attack. Six. That's good in a way, but it's also not good enough. Still not good enough. I should get better than the nunchucks. They're not that great because I don't have any way to spend that I have this many resources. Problem now is I can this weasel its way about here to, yeah, it can attack that one. That's good. It requires one more. That's an easy fix. And then, what was this? I can re-roll the die. That's good. So that is quite a lot, but not enough. Do I need to spend? No, let's do that. And then maybe actually don't move. I should then, I put the movement here in case I needed it, but now it would have been better to guard. And you get to move and attack, I think. You get to this is bad. This is a bad choice. But we want you to die. We need something to die in the first round. Oh no. Oh no. Then we don't have any option to do that. Confirm. This is bad. This is bad. This is very bad. Do we die? I can't even see what it's hitting. And I think it would be really good with animations or something to sort of give a bit more feedback of where you're. It's really hard to track. But I think I got really lucky there. Extremely lucky there. So these are actually really easy. You just have to stay away from them. That's good to know. you get to do your thing where you attack and then you actually, I think, guard for that one. And so we attack there. So it's more than enough. Dead. And that means you're done. Maybe you actually just attack twice from here. So first attack is this one because I'm scared of those ones. So enough to wound and enough to kill. Good. And now, well, a bit annoying, but we'll do the same with you. And you miss, and we have no such thing. So, because 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get close to this one and that hurts too much, so we'll just do a simple move and guard. So first we move here and then we end our turn. Yeah, why not? Can we roll that one just for the sake of it? And I think this does that. Alright. So now you are very, very, very far away. So you'll have to deal with this one, I think. Because if we walk, we can actually go over here. That's good. These are not too dangerous. And you attack that one. And we reroll that one. Doesn't really help anything. And we just put that there, and it's just one short again. Let's try one. And another one. No. Oh well. And that ends your turn. And then we take the sharpshooter, which walks and attacks. I'm thinking I'm just gonna leave these because they move so slowly. And this will be interesting. I don't think I can target that one, but I can target that one. Yeah. So this is fine. We add one here, and we should have more than... How much do I get? That's a lot. And it's good because now I can take this turn and I can walk and I can attack without being too scared. Hopefully, it's a bit of a risk, but no miss at least. And this here, deaders. So now I think this will just play out very safely. They move one step, and honestly, let's do ranged attacks rather than anything. You do that one. Wounds. Max out. Almost. And do another one on the same one. And then we do the next ranged attack. Yeah, first click, then click, then click. I'm a bit like maybe there are clicks to be saved here, like by assuming some things. Like could keep that like for the second attack, just assume I want to do the same thing. It could become a bit confusing, perhaps, but I mean, most of the time, that's probably what the player wants. What did we get? Increase all stats by 1. You can actually get that. Oh yeah, I wanted... That might be nice, actually. Yeah. Can I, please? Because I had a shield also. Let's try that instead. And so something like that, I think. And then let's see this. You get even more of that. And this was magic attack, melee attack. Alright. I could probably sell some of these that I'm not using, but it's fine, I think. There's nothing here, I think. Take the fight. These are evil, evil, evil. And then there's more evil. But we have quite a lot of defense in this one now. So walk and fight. And we walk. And we fight. Very dead. And then we can perhaps actually, how far do we get? Yeah, that's nice. There are no, let's get over here. And then with you, we do, sorry, like that, confirm that, walk, fight, walk. Well, actually, why not just... Well, actually, why? I think we go here. And then we target that one, because I don't like them. And that kills it. Good. Ends that. Walk and fight here also. Here's the question, though. I don't want to expose myself for line of sight, so we do this. And that's maybe alright. Yes, it is. And what was this did? Okay, so let's do one of those. And those. That's not enough. almost enough. It would be nice to get another one, yeah. Good. 2 here. Max that. It's dead. Alright. And that's the end of that round. I think I have a couple of minutes left of playing before I need to take a break at least. So let's see. And now I got distracted. So I don't really know what they did and who they hurt. No one is really hurt. I think that's good. And that one, move and attack. Move. Here-ish. Attack. That one. So it wounds. I think it will also kill. It's very powerful. I like it. This guy, yeah, it doesn't matter. Walk. Over here and attack that. Not some. Oh yeah, no, I knew things. Adds attacks. Okay. So we're at that. We can do that. It's dead. Cool, and that frees up this guy to walk and attack somewhere. So let's walk over here. Attack that one. Balls and pain. I haven't read the attack before. And reroll that one. And this should be do some at least. And that ends the round. A miss. That's very kind. And since we are here, let's take 2 attacks. We'll probably just need 1. Well, we don't know actually. And we attack the nibbler. But it does do quite a lot of damage. Yes. And then you... well, now I did the wrong thing again. Maybe I should have. But I'm fine with wasting these rerolls a little bit, I think. Okay, that's interesting. And here we go. Let's do this for safety. And attack. At least we're hitting. More than enough. Egg of awesome. Give you that. Yeah, because that resets. It's even more important that way, I think, the egg of awesome, to give you back all your stats max. In a sense. Maybe I should. But I might be getting to the end of when these don't do anything anymore. Well, you have least of that. Heart. You actually have little hearts. What was this? I don't like two-handeds, I think. I like one-handed better, like this. That gives a lot of flexibility. Maybe is it this though? Like 2 to add 2. Here it's one to add to you, but this has red, green, and this has red, green, black. So we swap Roo, because it didn't have any special effect up there, yeah. And we trash you, I suppose. We can just get another one. Do I even get anything out of that anymore? And collapse these. Another D&D reference. Final boss fight. Let's hope it's not as grindy as I remember the last boss fight was in your other game last year. Take turn. Need to get rid of that one. Or maybe I have a reroll. Do I have a reroll? Did I do something stupid there? No, I don't have rerolls. Again! Worst scenario. And you are gonna be so very kind and do 2 attacks. This is not good. It is going to be a bit grindy too, it looks like. Yeah, this is one long fight. Well, maybe not. Actually, it's going fairly quick. I do not like where this one is standing, so I think I need to move. And well, I'm just gonna move here and hope I kill this one. If I don't, it's hyper bad luck. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, so I can re-roll that one. That's good. So let's see how much it was. 8. That's good. Because now you should be maybe fairly safe. This one, because it has so little armor. And we'll actually just end. Good attacks. Both of them. What's that? Oh, I didn't see those. Oh, that's good. That does blocks. No, it doesn't. It's good that I have two with quite a lot of defense, I think. Alright, so Fox here can start by moving and taking actions. I think honestly we save this one a little bit. So move here, deal with that. Good. And then we have this guy. Hard to know what I want to do. Maybe I should have moved. Wait, there's another one here. Oh well. And this guy. You're not moving, you're spending your actions fighting. It's 12, 12. Yeah, I think we do this. This rerolls one. That one. And we could just as well add another one. And then we're doing that. We actually have 0 of those because we had a lot of those. That's fine. Do the same thing. Just getting rid of attackers. Alright, I think this is going to be enough, right? And that's good. A lot of eggs over there. And took a bit of beating, so maybe we do attack and move. And we attack this guy. So we hit, and then we just scale everything up. Enough to kill, that's good. And then we move here, and that ends that. See if we survive this. Yeah, go for the right attack. Kind of good that it stays here so that all of us can attack, but it's bad that this one is taking so much damage. Alright, you get to do 2 attacks. Here, and you do 2 attacks, and those are aimed at this. Well, first we have to select it, right? And yeah, it has defenses and stuff. Let's add another one, and we re-roll it. It's bad die. I have enough of this, so let's do that, and then we do another attack. Everything is as it should be. We need to go up 1 there, and then we just increase everything to max. It's going fairly well here. And we end that, and then we take you, and you also do 2 attacks. Well, I need to set it. It's a bit confusing still at times. Alright, just adding things up. And we're getting awfully close now, but it won't be close enough for this round, I think, unless we get really lucky roll. Oh, we're so close, so close. And we end the turn. I'm thinking here they all shoot this one that has the most and defense. And that helps a lot for serving everyone. So who gets to do this? You get to... Well, maybe not. Actually, you just do that. But I think we still need to fight the rest. Yeah, we do. And you do not. I'm not gonna do. I said I would, but I don't think I dare. You can walk and attack. Walk here. And you attack that one. Affirm. Unless I miss. It should die. And then we can actually walk all the way here so that we are ready for the next attack. And we end yours. And then you take a turn and you walk and you attack. So we walk all the way over here. So we're wounding. I just need to wound a little bit more. Maybe not this much. Right? And that ends that. And we should survive this. So, yeah, I'm not gonna hit myself, even if it's tempting. Because right now I don't have that much time left. Okay, so it was then. I was afraid I needed to play more there. Great entry. And the anthem. So, I mean, for a game jam entry, it is too long. It really is. I think it's the game itself, standing for itself, outside the people needing to play many games. The content for sure is there to justify the length of the game. I like the fighting mechanics. There's a bit of some rough bits in the interactions that could be smoothed out to make it go a little bit faster and have less clicks. But overall, very polished entry in basically all departments. I wouldn't have played this long, even if I I wouldn't have played this long if I didn't like it. Even though I also feel like since I'm recording and you're recording, I should definitely play back yours so you also get the recording of someone playing. But yeah, I would not have tried to beat it if it wasn't fun. So thanks very much for the game, and let's hope I didn't mess up with OBS and this actually recorded correctly.